Take that over here. Oh, is it a cue for you? Oh, that's what it is. So it's just bassoon and alto. Yeah, go where? 63. 63. Yeah, go. Yeah, cool. You're 62. No, yeah, 62. All right. One way that helps it sound, what makes this hard is that there's all this smooth stuff, and then the woodwinds and like piano need to go boom, 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 like throughout all that as we do our guitar. Just to play that softly, just more gentle without as much front end, and that gives it a little more bluiness to kind of fit into the rhythm fabric. Here's gradually slowing off lots. It's measure 63. Measure 63. That pitch is a little better, but my ears are picking up over here. Here's 63. I'll take a lot more bass line. Just the bottom of the chord is what I really like. Yeah, that's tuba. Yeah, tuba, there's sax. All the people that go E, you're 66. 66. And just really, by the time you get to that first fermata, you guys are cooking pretty good. And then the second fermata is rattling the cage. You're 66. Ready? Yeah, good. I heard like a really weird drum sounding noise. Okay. Oh, well. Wait. All right. Let's hear it for Nerve Wreck. Make sure before the show that we think through who's going to stand at the end of pieces. And it's probably only this one that will have, all points people. There's the Dukas, the Duka, and then, to Kelly, it's just everybody. Okay, to Kelly. So we're not rehearsing constantly. So if you don't play on Kelly, you can pack out and be ready to help with some percussion tear down. Go ahead and play while percussion's getting ready. section. And initially I was thinking we would slow it down a little bit, but it's a really good ball, and I think we can all hear it pretty good. We'll go for 4 beats tempo, but I'm just going to tell you what I hear. And that's just so from the top. Oh, we should do. No, sorry, I'm not being clear. It's the roll where you have a crescendo. It's 3 before 9. Oh, then just play softer there. Here's beginning and end. The beginning was great. Remember, the tempo blocks can be louder than the tune. It's not the same volume. Your stuff has to hit exactly together on each two. Right? Again. That's good, Bone. Saxes, that's good. Something weird there. There's 31. 26. Oh, I think some of it is we're missing one of the trumpet parts right now, but the ascending chord or eighth notes in measure 27. We need more of a pop, 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 pop as they pop out. Through 26. 26. Coming out of the 5/8 bar, or 8th note pulse in the 24 bar was a little bit sluggish. So just come out of that as best you can. In time through 60. It's pretty good call. I can hear everything. It's making you get something to do. It's from right here. Here's 60. 60. Second and third bone, when you guys kind of move, particularly second bone, you got that, right? You're the star there in measure 107. But well, it's actually all the bones work together to make that what it is. And it just didn't sound as kind of level in intensity. Like all the movement has to be the same volume as everybody moves at different times. Here's 103. 103. But I like our tempo at 105. crunch from the brass going into 134, if we can. Then, your 8 notes at 134, again, don't slap at it. It doesn't have to be, it's just, 130? 130? On those eighth notes there at 154, particularly at 155, make sure those are really short. Somebody's length was a little too long there. Yeah, probably. Here's 154. 154. Danny, or whoever, you have that firstborn at 169. When you're like moving in like kind of big syncopation, at the end of that phrase, 1, 2, pa, 1, 2, 3, pa, 2, pa. Just a little less from you, right there, but those notes move in a way that freaks everybody out rhythmically. So we're just trying to minimize that a little bit if you can. Just be there and be right time, but maybe just kind of wrong. Here's 169. 169.